He seems to be a jack of all trades and can do a number of things well.
And Joel wins the tip, both Embiid and Carter Jr., who Franz Wagner. Wendell Carter Jr. Ball fake, tries to get it down to Banchero. One fake from him, and up and in it goes.
Lunch money being taken.
That felt exactly like that. And down to Joel, who sealed off his defender, lays it up and in.
The defense was absolutely set, whether it was Wagner or Carter. Nowhere for Tobias to go. Got to move bodies.
Catch and shoot three from Gary Harris is good in Salt Lake in just a couple of weeks.
Rightfully so. A guy who they're going to showcase.
Melton catch and shoot. Triple is good.
Tobias, who wasn't able to knock it down. This time DeAnthony does.
Bolts kicking out. Harris from the corner. And that three is good. An answer from Gary Harris.
The second one he's made tonight. This is a guy who's more than capable. A steady hand for this Magic team, Gary Harris.
Harden found a seam, lays it up and in. And that's good to see because didn't see James get downhill nearly as much as the team wanted in the first half on Monday. What did you just say about Gary Harris? He's already got 3 triples. We still have 7.5 to go in the first quarter. He was 6 of 6 from 3 and went over the Pacers last week. Nice reverse from Tobias Harris.
Able to split the 2 defenders along the baseline. Banchero came but didn't come all the way, and Wagner couldn't stop Tobias.
And Fultz, unstoppable that trip down for the Magic. And Embiid lost it. Harris picks up the loose ball. James for 3. It's good. That's actually one of the things that James works on every shoot around. Wagner gets by on the back cut, but thought about the long 3. Joel doubled, skip pass to Tobias. Looking baseline again, comes inside. Nice adjustment after Suggs filled the space that Tobias was headed for. Tobias for 2.
Well, and that's what you do against zones. Don't settle for the jump shot. Put the ball on the floor. Hit those gaps. Nice little decisive drive from Tobias.
Bolts up and over his old teammate, Joel Embiid. Both of those guys.
Little hesitation. That's what froze Joel so Markelle can get that shot up.
Harden turns it over. Suggs gets the steal. Gets it ahead to Paolo, who throws it down. Philly has come up empty. Last 5 trips down to this end of the floor. Embiid lays it up and in. Anthony leaves the runner short. Shake looking to go coast to coast, and he does. Shake Milton for 2.
What do we call that? A weight room.
Might bring it up. Back to Joel it goes. Double comes right back to him. Doesn't matter. Joel up and in. Behind the back to Shake Milton. Shake to Joel. Up and in to beat the buzzer. Very close. Very close. 14 to shoot for Suggs in the Magic. Seen that too many times this season. Shake to Niang, high arcing 3. I think that Franz Wagner got a piece. Here comes Suggs, Magic with numbers. Jalen Suggs keeps it himself, too strong, but Bobo is there. What happened there?
Right, exactly.
Anthony. And he'll have a chance at a 3-point play. Both of those games here on NBC Sports Philadelphia. Suggs, the steal. Numbers for the Magic. Jalen will keep it himself and throw it down. 39-35. 7:40 to play in the first half. And a big bucket from Tobias Harris. Needed that one.
Just seems like there's a slight disconnect between the red, white, and blue players.
Wagner gets the roll on the turner.
He's going through a slew of Magic players, but the Magic are thus far successful going one-on-one.
He sets his feet. Haven't seen nearly enough of that the last couple of games. A little pick and roll, pick and pop. Joel from the elbow. Midway through the second. Sixers with a 5-point lead. And Wagner, too easy. Another.
You're the one that has to send that message to them. The Sixers thus far, the only message they've sent them is you belong in this game.
PJ Tucker is good for the corner 3. But you're right, shooting with a whole lot of confidence are the visitors.
You wouldn't know it.
Harris puts it on the deck. James for 3. Yes, sir. James Harden with his second triple tonight. James with 10 points now, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. Joel leading all scorers with 18. Banchero with 6 points. Looking to make it 8, and he does. Anthony pokes it away. Tyrese dives for it, and Anthony picks it up. Ahead to Harden, up top to Harris for the jam. 5 seconds to go. Fultz spinning, laying it up and in. Markelle Fultz.
Well, I think the bottom line is if you want to get to where you claim to be headed, which is the championship level of things, championship or bust, if you will, as Wagner comes back and scores.
Third rebound for Tobias. To Joel. Embiid all the way to the cup. Ninth turnover for the Magic. Sixers with 8. Harden from way outside. Count it! Barely even touched the rim.
Early part of that play, just saw the last result.
Well, ball don't lie. Magic miss. James gets it ahead to Joel. Embiid spinning his way through 3 members of the Magic. Caro pushing, swinging. Markelle Fultz from outside. And Wendell Carter Jr. once again.
Just a beast. Day to day, constantly.
7-point Sixers lead. Harris blows past Embiid, and then Joel makes up for lost time. But Carter Jr., another offensive rebound and the putback. 16 for James Harden.
Should be able to take him off the dribble here.
3 to shoot. Step back, Harden. Yes, sir! 9 of his 19 in this quarter. Caro blocked by Embiid. Harden to Harris. Tobias, the hesitation and the finish. And a timeout called by the Magic.
Suggs got a beat to it.
Embiid trying to slow down his former teammate again. This time Fultz fading away for 2. Double drag. Harden back to Embiid. Joel step back at the free throw line. 28 and counting for Embiid. It's Tyrese Maxey still looking for his first field goal tonight. Pass. Tobias Harris for 3. Suggs got down, still in bounds. Harris Jr. sets his feet and misses. And Suggs takes it away from Embiid and lays it back up and in. Anthony, the floater, falls through. Shake, out to Niang. Makes the pass to Embiid and then finishes. George Niang will have a chance at a 3-point play. Wagner to Wagner. Mo gets it, gets the foul, and we'll head to the line.
Exquisite timing on that, perfect.
Suggs from the corner is good. Turns into a big bucket for the visitors. 1-point game. Niang kicking out. Milton for 3. Shake with the answer for the Sixers. 85-82. James with 4 triples tonight. Guarded by Bull. Looking for his 5th. Got it! Falling down. James Harden. 5 threes and counting. Off the heel. George pokes it to Harold. Harris keeps it himself, lays it up and in. 16 for Tobias Harris.
Thought about kicking it to Maxey, who was on that right wing.
That one wide right. Harris to Harden. Harden, Harris, Niang, Maxey, and Harold. Tyrese Maxey is good from outside. Harden with a team best 5 3-pointers made so far. Past Wagner, look at the dribble, look at the handle, look at Harold throwing it down. And another opportunity, George pokes it away. Maxey turns on the afterburners, lays it up and in.
That is so hard to do. Felt like more of a team effort tonight, especially in that second half. The energy seemed to be more consistent and more effective.